Now, one thing Lifetime is going to do is give you a good old whodunit. Y'all ready to talk about this movie? Thou shalt not commit adultery. Welcome back to She Loves a Good Movie. I want to talk to you guys about this Lifetime movie that I watched last week called Thou Shalt Not Commit Adultery. It's got Erica Campbell in it from the gospel duo Mary Mary, Trey Byers, that fine brother that used to be on Empire, Jasmine Guy, and some other actors that, forgive me, I don't know their names, but I'll list them here. Before we proceed, spoiler alert, okay? So, if you don't like spoilers, yeah, I might be giving some up at the end of this video, so tread carefully. Thou Should Not Commit Adultery was a formulaic movie, but I did enjoy it. If you watch Lifetime movies, then you kind of know, like, they have a certain formula. It starts off with Erica Campbell showing her in her element. She runs a successful business, and it's in the area of ministry. Jasmine Guy is her mentor, somebody that she used to work closely with, and they're gearing up for this big type of women empowerment summit. Also, her husband is a very important part of her business. She's a successful author, kind of like a feminist, and he's making sure that she's booked and busy and getting different type of deals. Well, what happens is she starts getting these nasty notes through the mail. They're being delivered to her office, and one time she even gets one at the house. And at first her husband kind of isn't taking it seriously, and then he realizes, he's like, oh, we need to get some help in here, okay? Meanwhile, her and her assistant are still planning away, getting work done. And one day she shows up to the office, and it's just this fine dude just walking around. And she's like, sir, like, hold on, like, who are you? And he lets her know that he's been hired by her husband to protect her, and basically tells her, we'll be doing things differently, to protect you. And that is played by Trey Byers. First thing I'm thinking to myself is, now, why would you hire a man that fine to protect your wife? I don't care how recommended he came. He too fine to be around your wife. And the husband also is gone a lot, and she's becoming frustrated by that, and kind of venting to her assistant, about it. The notes start getting even more aggressive. Like, at one point, she gets a note, it's got like maggots in it. I'm like, child, I ain't got time for all that. Like, that's nasty. Basically pointing out her sin, saying that she will pay for it, and all this stuff going on. It gets to the point where Trey is, always having to be with her, even at the house, because they've sent things to the house. So, of course, they get closer. Trey enlists the help of his friend, who is a cop. He lets Erica know, like, hey, he can help us. He's got more resources because he's trying to track down the source of these letters, and they've got different video. Meanwhile, Erica's talking to her assistant, telling her she needs to go out on dates. She's always at work, and basically points Trey out, which was weird to me. Never mind. She points Trey out, maybe you should start dating him, and they start going on light dates. Well, they're at one particular function, and when they're coming up, her husband was with her, And still, it was this dude that just came up and tried to accost her, and Trey has to like grab him and, do all of this stuff. Her husband goes out of town that same night, even though he sees that she's razzled, she's just left there with Trey, the security guy. And they have a little. So y'all know what I'm about to tell you. Soon after Trey and Erica Campbell start hunching, they are hunching. She is going to the house and just letting this man hunch all on her. Okay. Meanwhile, he is like low key dating her assistant. It's so messy. I'm like, girl, why did you put them together? Like, what are you thinking? After she has hunched him a good 1 or 2 times, she gets a video of them having sex. And I'm like, what is happening? Like, and so she's in clear distress. And she wants to break things off with him, of course. That's when he hit her with the juice. He like, but girl, I love you. I love you, girl. And he's like, we could be together. Like, you supposed to be with me. And she's like, no, this is wrong. I don't know. This isn't right. We have to stop this. And we have to find out who's sending me these letters and videos. As soon as she, feels bad about it, and her husband fires Trey as a security, wouldn't you know it, the building where her office is, the building that they own, is set on fire by somebody. Dum, dum, dum. But y'all can't never guess who did that. You'll never guess. Meanwhile, Erica is getting aggressive texts from an unknown number. And Mr. Matt Barnes, who's supposed to be the cop, he ain't filtered it down yet. And the text is like, look, if you don't basically renounce yourself at this summit and make sure you're not a major part of it, I'm going to release that video, where you was hunching that man. I'm going to release it. I know I said that I was going to have spoilers in this video, but I've decided that I'm not going to do that. What I do want you to know that there are a few twists and turns at the end that I enjoyed. I thought one thing and it ended up being something else. But just like I said, it's a good old Lifetime movie. It was cute. I felt like Erica did good. Everybody played their little position. And it kind of put me in a nostalgic moment because my grandmother, when she was alive, she loved as she would say, a good old Lifetime movie. We'd go to her house, we're like, what you watching? It's a Lifetime movie. And she'd be talking to the people like, girl, you got to use your brain. It's so funny. So I enjoy watching them for that reason alone. But if you've seen this, let me know, what did you think about this particular movie? And if you haven't seen it yet, are you interested in watching it? And I want to know what y'all thought about Erica Campbell's acting.